Okay, guys, oh my god. We're on YouTube now because apparently TikTok might be going away, so we are redirecting all that flow, all that love and light over to other branches, other avenues. So I'm excited to be here. I hope you guys are just as excited as me. And if you don't know me, then you're in for a ride because I am a crafty, spiritual, just person. I don't even know. I'm a soul. I am awareness. I am your creative and spiritual safe space. So I'm excited to like jump into this kind of new form of content, to be more like intentional with my videos, with how I share my love and my light and my art and everything. So I'm a little bit about me. We're gonna jump into my journey, my spiritual journey, just a little bit about how I use collage art specifically, how I use art to channel, and that's not even I didn't even start collaging for the purpose of channeling or to connect spiritually. It was just an outlet that I knew I needed. I just needed to like create or just channel what I was feeling into something visual and something I can like visually communicate with people, and yeah, so in a way that they can kind of understand how I see the world, I guess. And so I'm going to show you some of my collage art as I'm kind of talking about this is my creative corner. This is where I do all my crafts. I got a new sit to stand and dry erase desk for Christmas, and it is the like, I don't know, this is just leveled up my whole world. Like, look at this. We can raise it if we want. Look. All right, that's enough. Let's bring it back down. So that's like, this is my little like corner, my little makeshift art studio. We have the bear and we have Matthew Gray Gubler's pumpkin for charity. Remember his Halloween special for charity. So I have so much like knickknacks, trinkets. I'm such a trinket crafty person. And yeah, we'll start by ringing the bell. We have smiley face bell. It says, think happy and smile on. So we have that. I have my like the third eye tuning forks. We're gonna be playing. This is just, we're supposed to have fun, guys. Life's about having fun, finding the beauty in the pain, finding the light in the darkness. We'll light the lighthouse. So yeah, we have the third eye. This is a weighted tuning fork. I got this off Etsy. I feel like I use tuning forks as kind of like energetic sage, kind of like how sage clears the air and energy. I feel like tuning forks really do that. So this is for the third eye. Let's just ring it like so. You can't really hear it because the weighted ones are more for like resonance, I think, whereas unweighted are more for like amplification, like where you can hear it, you can hear the sound, where these ones, it feels like you can it's just, you can feel it. You can't really hear it that much, but it's so cool. And then we have the unweighted 528. So you'll be able to hear this one. That's what it looks like here. They're so beautiful. So yeah, I'll light a candle, I'll like just hit it a few times and just be in meditation and just aligning my energy with this frequency. It's really worked wonders for me. It's been magical. Not even just bringing love into my life, but like bringing connection and like love. I use love not in like the romantic sense, but just like every form of love, you know? And I'm trying to get this back in the pouch here. So I'm gonna show you guys some of my like collage art for this first video and just kind of what I hope to be doing here and what you can kind of expect from my my channel. So in the last like few months, I've really kind of answered the call I felt like to start sharing what I love and sharing my passions and like my spirituality journey and everything, because I know it's gonna lead to the right people coming in. And just, yeah, I'm setting the intention that if you're finding me, it's resonant, it's for a reason, and I'm here to be kind of that just safe space for spirituality, for art, for whatever you got going on. This is a real community that I'm trying to create of creative artists and creative people, or maybe if you're not creative yet and you want to be, we are going to open that door together and I'm going to show you what's worked for me. Maybe you could just take what resonates, take it with you, whatever you want to do. I'm here to kind of help you guys like find your light as well as like having the courage to shine my own. That's been the journey here. So look at the lighthouse bell ornament with the wreath. I just noticed this. Oh, it has like oh my god. I was gonna say wreath, but it has like the holly or whatever. But yeah, look at ring your lighthouse bells, shine your mushroom disco balls, I guess. And just, yeah, I love mushrooms because they, the mycelial network reminds us all that we're connected in unseen ways, So the last few months, I've been sharing on TikTok more. I've been sharing my art over on Instagram, and I've just been leaning into sharing unafraid. And it's not that I'm afraid, but it's just overthinking it and letting other people's opinions sway what I'm doing. I'm really trying to like focus on, being that lighthouse and shining myself and not letting other people kind of sway my decisions, Yeah, so I'm going to show you guys some of my art that I've been doing. Collage art is my main form because I can't draw that well. I color and I draw at like a second grade level, honestly. So, but what I found with collaging is that the material's already there. I'm just finding like resonant images and I'm putting them all together in a way that just makes sense and a way that fits like the flow. I mean, I kind of just, I place things wherever I feel like they kind of should go, wherever it resonates. So I just love collage art because it's so freeing. I can channel my love for nature, but yeah, like I just love using nature imagery. I usually use National Geographic magazines or any magazines I can find that are like local or just very, picture heavy and like nature image heavy, I guess. And what I do is I laminate some of them just as like a way to seal it and protect it. I am still looking for a good sealant for my collages, like something like kind of like a spray maybe. But I did laminate this one. That one, it's more simple, but it's just, like you can do literally anything, guys. You can do anything with collage art. You can do anything with regular art. It's so freeing. I made this one the other day. This one I love a lot. This is kind of a different style from what I usually do with the frame taking up most of it. It says "See Beautiful" on the bottom, and this was from a postcard. And I had kind of just random other just imagery that I put around it and then had this sticker of the white frame. That one's this one I would think is like me in a painting or in a collage. Okay, so this is funny because I got a House of the Dragon coloring book for I think my birthday or Christmas. They're around the same time, so those holidays or whatever just blur all together for me, but I got a House of the Dragon coloring book. And I've only done one so far, but I finally finished the one of Daemon on the throne. I made the throne, the swords, all different colors. I know his face is kind of messed up. It was the markers, don't blame me. But yeah, that was... But yeah, all my collages, these ones behind me are like what I'm calling my fractal collages. I started that in, I think, August or September. And I just had the idea out of nowhere to do like fractal type big collages of like cutting the paper into the thing itself and then filling it inside with all pictures of what it is, and kind of like one of those nesting dolls but in collage form. So we have the tree, we have a castle, we have this little thing that I'm using as my mailbox for my desk that has a lighthouse on it, of course. But I'll insert the other ones too. I have the fire and water hanging up on top of that behind me. And I have, the first one I ever started to do actually, what snowballed all of this with the fractal collages, was when I read ACOTAR over the summer. I read all 5 of those books like in a month or two. I was just on a roll. So I wanted to create Prithian, the continent that it takes place on, which is basically just like the UK, the shape of that. So, and that was crazy to realize. But I did Prithian in collage. I cut the whole thing out to look like it, and then I filled in each section, or each court with what it is, kind of with all the different seasons, you know, the sun, not sun, but the day, night, and, you know, all of them. Oh my god, I can't even, I'm drawing such a blank right now, but you know, the autumn court, spring court, all those. So I kind of did each section where they are on the map and like did those vibes for each section. So I really liked that. I'm still so proud of that one. And so then from there, that snowballed into me doing elements as fractal collages. So that's why I started with fire, then I did water. I want to say I did wind, or I keep saying it's air. But I did like wind, like the swirls for air, and then I did earth, and then the last one I did, because I know there's, well, the last element you could say is like spirit or like the ether. So I did the ether, and I visualized that with like disco balls and like all being connected and like kind of like a ripple like radiating outwards. So I made a mini one of that first to kind of just test it, to make sure that was the hardest one I did. Besides air, that was the hardest one, just because I had to get the circles right. And so what I either use like images from Pinterest, or I go and I get actual like royalty-free images to use just in case. It's because I don't sell my stuff right now. I just make it for me, but in the future / soon, I want to be able to sell my work and my prints, so I need to make sure that the images I'm using are royalty-free, copyright-free, whatever. So places like unsplash.com, I get a lot of pictures from there. Yeah, I'm just on this like creative journey, and I know it's gonna lead to the right community of artists, and like, you know, hopefully the spiritually tuned in people, you guys find me too, because I am so spiritual. I like will definitely be doing videos about spirituality and how I connect to source, Gaia, the universe, and showing how everyone can remember that connection, because I feel like we're so cut off and like thinking we're so separate from everything that it's just, we got to heal that root. We got to realize that we're so connected and just kind of remember our power. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this introduction video. I haven't decided on a schedule for posting, but I'm gonna be just doing like a Jenna Marbles type style of random crafts. Yeah, smiley faces are just, I love smiley faces, balloon dogs, like all of that. If you can imagine, like, in iCarly, her like bedroom, that was goals. Like that's my like studio goals, to just be surrounded with like neon signs and just random knickknacks. Like, I don't know, just so we're, you know, come for the crafts, stay for the spirituality stuff, or vice versa. I don't know. This is just, we're gonna see kind of what happens, but I'm excited to take this step. I'm excited that if you're here and you're watching this, that's my goal, is that we can create something like lasting here and just make this part of the internet just a sanctuary for creativity and spirituality and just finding each other, and yeah, get weird with it, you know? Who cares? Life is short. Do what you want, share what you love. So I will show you guys a few more of my collages in a few of these next clips, but yeah, this is it for the first video. Just thanks for hanging and chatting with me and listening, and I will get more in depth about my story, kind of how I am. I don't think I really touched on anything, but I'm 26 also. I'm a Sagittarius. Yeah, just spiritual, crafty person, and always smiling. And yeah, so hope everyone has an awesome day whenever you're seeing this. Share the love, share your passions, share your art. And if you don't think you're good at art, you are. You just haven't found your platform or your niche yet. I'm also a big no niche person. Like, let's not limit ourselves in any way. Let's continue to spiral up and expand together. Anything is possible. You know, never say never type vibes. That's where we're starting, I guess. I mean, that's where we're continuing. We've started this work already, and now we're just expanding it and finding new platforms and hopefully new people to kind of join us in our spiral upward and in this evolution. So yeah, oh, also look at this little pyramid. It's Organite Pyramid from Skitter's store, The Cosmic Ripple on Etsy. That's also where I got this pendant. Both of them are like the kind of rose quartz copper vibes. Oh, I just love it. I love her store. Go check it out. She's great. And yeah, let's just go forth and share our art and trust that it's going to lead to community, because I know it is. That's all I got for now. I'll share more about me and my story, but in future videos. But yeah, I'm going to be on YouTube. I'm going to be on Twitch live streaming my collages. I want to say Tuesday nights or Tuesday afternoons. I haven't figured out that schedule yet too, but I'm there. I want to do it. I'm going to link all my things also in the description or wherever, but I'm excited if you resonate with me and you want to follow along. And I'm going to follow along with you guys too. This is not a one-way street. This is a community, but not in a weird parasocial way. It's just, we're real people and we're trying to find community, and that starts with putting ourselves out there. So yay. Yeah, thank you guys for being here. This is great. So see you in the next one.